Hello YouTube, Damien here, and welcome back to the story here with Adelaide United in the Journeyman save. And today, in episode number 6, we have got a doubleheader with Central Coast Mariners and Melbourne Victory. It's a big doubleheader in terms of it should be on paper 2 games with the form that when we win. Important to note, Wellington Phoenix have been chasing us down as we look at the league table. We are 9 points clear with them having a game in hand, which has kind of meant that every game has been more of a cup final for us, and we have rode our luck in the last few games. Wellington have only just lost their first game in ages since playing us, but apart from that, they've only lost 2 since January. So they've been in really good form and keeping us really honest. The good thing is, though, is if we just win a few more games, we'll be all right and we'll probably get home. With 6 games remaining, I think if we win 3 of the next 6, we should win the A-League title. Melbourne Victory, Central Coast Mariners, obviously 2 games that we should win. McArthur we should win, and then the run home sees us play Brisbane Roar on the final day. But more importantly, next episode would be Sydney FC and Western United, 2 teams trying to fight and get into the top 6. Important, and the main reason for giving you Central Coast was Central Coast, when we finished last episode, were in 4th. They're now in 8th, and there's been so much fluctuation between these clubs here. It's been ridiculous. Sydney FC, once upon a time, were fighting for the title and have the best squad in the comp. Now find themselves fighting to stay in the 6. Wellington Phoenix having a year beyond their dreams, and Newcastle Jets, who are on a -3 goal difference, are somehow in 3rd. So welcome to the A-League, everybody. So the reason why I'm giving you Central Coast Mariners is 2 reasons. First, because they're going to come out with nothing to lose because they need to win. Secondly, we've had guys on international duty that have just come back, making our squad quite noticeably weaker, and George is missing out. Important to note, since our last time we've met, I've made some slight changes to the squad, but nothing quite major. Last time we met was the Sydney FC Wellington Phoenix. We beat McArthur 2-1 in a game that we were particularly good in, but didn't do it. Central Coast actually FM'd us, and their goal was just absolute ludicrousness. Mark Birighitti going long, missed header by Ansell. Their first highlight was a ball in the back of the net, even though they had a few shots. It was the first time we see them do anything in the game. Perth Glory, who did beat 3-1, looked really good there. Nestry scoring it again. If I look at Nestry, out of all the younger kids we have here, Nestry is one that I think can make it in Europe. He's just so well-rounded with many 8s, 9s and 10s, which is pretty good. Secondly, unfortunately to the report, is Craig Goodwin is going to leave at the end of this season. I tried to get him in on a contract deal. Instead, he's decided to go to Huddersfield. No harm in that. He's going to go to England and see what he can do for Huddersfield, who are sitting around in the Championship. I actually think he'll be quite a good player. Who knows? Maybe Huddersfield's job will come up in a couple of years and we can reunite with Craig Goodwin. On top of that there as well, back to Nestry, because he's so well-rounded and because he's, got, I think, he's got potential ability to be a really good A-League player, but I actually think because he's so well-rounded, he will become an A-League player. I've decided to start using him and playing him a little bit more, and that's prompted my main change with Goodman going back to wing-back and George has actually come out of the team. He has officially decided to go to Cyprus, and is going to join Olympic Niskiola. He is also Cypriot, apart from being Australian, so we will miss him. But there's another one leaving there as well. And then obviously everybody remembers One Day is leaving. That happened a long time ago. We've also moved One Day into the middle of the park, and he's got a couple of goals since then. Not playing as Mazzala, but in-game I'm changing him to a centre mid on support, just to give us a little bit more balance for the middle of the park. In terms of these results here as well, we've been a little bit lucky. Newcastle Jets, we did play well. We only scored 1 goal, but yet again, it was one of those games and they had their moments. And Western Sydney Wanderers were about to FM me. I went to the Diamond, and Clough, with a great finish, saw us keep a hold of top spot and cement our 9 to 6 point gap, depending if Wellington do win their game. But as you can see, 87th minute, we've moved to the Diamond, as you can see, to up top. Clough there, couple of touches, and a great little finish. Always nice to see them not go over the bar. But yeah, in today's episode, Central Coast Mariners and then Melbourne Victory in the original derby. And then you'll see me play Sydney FC and Western United next episode, and Brisbane Roar if needs be on the final day. With that being said and done, hopefully we do win the league, because as much as the league right now is still on and everything like that, and as much as it would be nice to win the A-League proper, winning the minor premiership guarantees me Asian Champions League football. And it's the main reason I'm here with Adelaide. Is I knew that we might not get Asian Champions League straight away, but if I was able to do it in the first 2 seasons, and hopefully in season 1, play that year, the next year in the Asian Champions League, see how far we can go, if not maybe win it, and then look to move on. In terms of the team though, Denlinov playing with a little bit of a knock, and then Lopez, Ansell, Jacobson and Goodwin, Isaias Dirigo and One Day, Kiddo, Clough and Nestry. hopefully we will be okay here against Central Coast with the form that we're in. Ideally, we win this game. We beat Melbourne Victory. We probably win the game against McCarthy, you guys don't see. And then against Sydney FC and Western Sydney United, it's Western Sydney United? Western United, not Western Sydney. I'm keep about to say Western Sydney Wanderers every time. Western United, who are based in Melbourne, I know this, right? Is the side that hopefully we're just partying against and let Rods go and watch it because it's his favourite side. On the support, he goes there one day. Just as a support, he does really well. Free kicks are fine. I'm also going to get on corners as well. I'm just going to get Craig Goodwin. We have a habit when he says comes off that Jacobson takes the corners. I don't like it. But yeah, anyway, into the tunnel we go. We have the best defence in the league. Important to note for a team that scored a lot of goals, we have only got our leading goal scorer, I think, is Kiddo with 10. Which, I think we've scored like 36 to 40 goals this season. You would have expected a player to probably scored maybe 15 to 20 of that. We haven't. Central Coast Mariners, who did FM us with that one long ball over the top. Playing with a flat 5 here. At home. They played with flat 5 away as well. Wins are huge. Craig Goodwin knows how to hit a free kick. Great free kick. Great save from Birigidi. Definitely want an Australian keeper that's a bit better than Delianov next year. But we'll wait and we'll see what we can do with that as well. I'm not focusing on signings for next year. I've already started scouting slowly. And I'm telling you right now, I want a centre mid. I did say I want a centre back, but Ansell's been really good. So centre back / left back, and that's Osama Malik. I want a keeper, a centre mid. So because we're losing one day, Simon's going to score that. We're 1-0 down. Yeah, that's really not good. And then maybe a winger. Wow. Against the run of play, well, it's been 20 minutes, so you can't really say much of the run of play. But kind of against the script of this season, lose this game, Wellington Phoenix win, and then they win their game in hand. It's down to a 3-point gap. 20 minutes played. They've had more of the ball, and they've had more chances. They've played really well. So I don't think we can really say that's us. That's just us not being good enough for the first 20. For the first time in a very long time, 1-0 down in a game. There you go, YouTube. Approaching half-time, not much to really write home about this game. And just thrash your arms and tell them to do a little bit better here. Hopefully they can find a moment now. Perth Glory beating Wellington Phoenix 3-0. That's actually massive. A point would be huge now. Wellington Phoenix getting pumped in New Zealand by bottom place Perth Glory. Makes no sense, but okay. Welcome to the A-League. Which makes this game, if we could come back and win this game, this could theoretically win us the title because I don't think we would drop enough games for them to catch us. In Kolo, good ball, Simon. Great block by Ansell. It's not really been our day. This is probably one of the more poorer games we played. I will say for the last month and a half, well, you know what? I've been live for 2.5 hours, YouTube. Friday night, we couldn't lose the game even if we tried. Today, a lot of it's been us scrapping for results. I'm making changes. We're going diamond very early here. Nestry can play up top. Kiddo's not really good enough in there. Goodwin can do that, and Kiddo can go there without me actually having to make a change, which is good. And we've actually got a side that can play. So let's go to that. Change to the diamond. Hopefully don't concede while making the change. Just get out of play. It's not going to. I was hoping this was a pointless highlight, but maybe it's not. It's pointless now because he put it wide. All right, come on. Into the diamond we go. We know the diamond works, and we know the diamond's very good. Just hope and pray. Nestry. Diorigo tackled. Full straight back there to Mel's. Got to win that. We don't. Got to win that. Well done one day. Ansell now looks for Nestry. It's just giving the keeper the ball. What is that, man? Birigidi goes long. One day. Lopez having a stinker and is tired. We might bring him off here. Clough beats the challenge. Needs runners. Craig Goodwin's one of them. Craig Goodwin. It's not preferred right foot. That's a pen every day. Jacobson. Up your step, buddy. 14 penalty taking does our centre-back have. It's going to be Jacobson from the spot. I believe this is only our second or third penalty all year. Penalty awarded. Of course it would be. Jacobson. When I see Birigitti's name come up, I think he saved it. Keeper gets a hand on it, but it does go in, and it's 1-1. And considering that Perth Glory are beating Wellington Phoenix in New Zealand in bottom versus second, this is massive right now. Hence why I've gone diamond. Wellington have got a goal back. This is the whole reason I went diamond, is because we could probably maybe somehow get out of this. Okay, 2 changes coming. Track 1 spot. And Bernardo has scored from the 10 this season, so he's going to come in for Craig Goodwin, who's looking a little bit legless. This is huge now. 80 minutes played. Birigitti. Got Perth Glory beating Wellington. This is a free hit for me. We lose, it stays the same. It may make a couple of teams get a bit closer. But if we win, as Nestri gets in here. Nestri! Oh, he's put it over. Big moment for Nest. Turo will get out there late doors. Maybe he can find one really late. It's a free hit, because if we can somehow get a late winner, it would be huge, but we won't. It's a 1-1 draw. It's not great. It's not good, but we didn't play well at all, so we take it, I guess. Big miss by Nestri. Should have scored. He weren't good enough. It's as simple as that. It is what it is, but more importantly, Wellington Phoenix did not win, and the gap is 10. With the gap being 10, I'm pretty happy. Alrighty-go. Big old moment, that. What much he can do about that, that's just... good game. It's a good game. Didn't play our best, but we got a draw, so we'll take that. Next game we will play is Melbourne Victory here against 11th. They're having a very poor year, Melbourne, which in real life they are too, so there you go, but we'll see what we can do. What I'll do now here, YouTube, is let me go and see Melbourne, Macarthur, Sydney. There we are. I'm going to give you the Melbourne Victory game because we could. Theoretically, how many points can Wellington get to with 6 games? 18 points from here. Quick math is 18 makes that 42 plus 10 is 52 points. So yeah, okay. Win our next game. We need 2 wins. We get 2 wins, we won't get caught, I don't think. 2 wins and a draw. Alright, we're not in a bad spot here, YouTube. So I'll be back in a second with Melbourne Victory. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, YouTube. We have got Melbourne Victory. First versus 9th. We know if we win this game, we really are in a commanding position, especially with Macarthur to play next. I think if we win today and beat Macarthur, that's probably going to be enough to see us get there, because I reckon the 50-point mark's going to win was going to do abouts, or be abouts the time, or the place, or the points, which is what I should have said, to win the league. I think that's the mark. Anyhow, we do have one thing that we have to mention. We made a sale. Yeah, really odd time, but the South Korean League had their window closing, and they gave me 140k for Josh. And I was like, you know what? 140k is basically what he's worth. Averaging a 6.7. Only played 10 games this season. He does start in the Mazzala, but the form of one day allows me to play him. Bernardo, obviously, is a young kid who deserves to get minutes, of course, as well. You know, we got young Johnny Yule that can do a job if needs be. I'm going to sign a midfielder. You know, definitely going to sign a midfielder. Probably try and sign another younger midfielder as well next year. It's good money to get out the club and, you know, puts us above our wage, and it's nice. I think in the A-League, especially for us being Adelaide, is because we lack money. Anytime you can get good money, even though it's only like 100k, it's a really, really nice time to take it. So George obviously comes back into the team. Trat's injured, which is no good. So this is one of the very few times you see Johnny Yule make the bench. But your team here today is going to be basically unchanged. It's Delinov, Lopez, Ansel, Jacobson, Goodwin, Isaias, Diarigo, One Day Kiddo, Nestri, and Clough. And look, I think if we win this game here, you might see that Popovic may get sacked by Melbourne Victory. And I'll tell you what, being who we are, that would be great to do that to the Victory coach. But we'll wait and we'll see. Obviously make the change until getting One Day sentiment on support. You might be thinking, Damien, why don't you just change it? 2 things. A, laziness, because it means that when I make a sign, I got to move it to the Mazzala and attack. B, I don't mind having the Mazzala and attack preset, because that's mainly what I will use. I do think in a 4-3 you want two guys going on. Sentimental support does that pretty well while still being a bit more defensively minded as well. But yeah, as you can see, equal points, 7 points clear. So 3 games clear. Like, that's the thing. We need to drop 3 games, and Wellington need to win 3 games. Wellington probably have to win every game from now to the end of the season and pray we start dropping games. This is the danger game because Melbourne always pop up for us. And to be quite fair, you look at their team and they got pretty good players. Like, Reddy's in there, Gary is in there, Ray is very good, Chris Ogdamides, Margi Oita, Rojas. They're just a very good side. Anyway, if you can see this, 20 minutes in, we played well, and then one day gets injured. So I make a sale, and then bang. Well, Bernardo uses Mazzala on attack because he knows the role the best, so that's not good news. We lose one day. So we sell Josh, and straight away next game, the player that has got replaced Josh, and the reason Josh wasn't playing, gets injured. Fun. Isaias, though, corner. Been the better side. Jacobson doesn't win. Falls to Nigel Clough. Nigel Clough, that's his dad, Zachy Clough. Isaias, great ball. Kiddo should score. Wow. A, why does he not head that near stick where he can just head it in? B, how do you head it over? Chances like that could cost us this year. But, we've got points on the board, that's fine. Been much the better side, 60% possession, 11 shots, 5 on target and a half. Do you think we've scored a goal? No. It was not good enough, boys. Start the second half. Come on. You need to get on top of this game. Time ticking away. Margiota picks that one up. Drives with it. He's got options out with him. With Chris Ogdamides, he's quite quick. This would be a goal against the run of play. They've hit the post. Wow. Could you imagine if that goes in? 60th minute, dominated, bang, goal for them. Corner again. Isaias now, ball in, cleared away. Usually pretty good from set pieces, but apparently we don't know how to score today. Goodwin, good ball. Ansell, Jacobson. Bernardo. Ansell. Jacobson. Isaias. Jacobson. Goodwin. Diorigo. Nestri. Clough. Good run from Nestri. Bernardo through too. Bernardo with the dink. Bernardo with the goal. The youngster scores and it's 1-0. The 17-year-old. Great link-up play. Great play from Nestri too. And in the end, Nestri, Clough, and Bernardo link up. Good from Nestri. Clough, one touch. Great run from Bernardo. And great presence of mind, the dink. And it's 1-0. And it's young Bernardo. It's very, very, very nice. Very good spot to be in. Great spot to be in. $80 minutes played. Let's make some changes. Johnny will actually come on here as well as a youngster. Give him some match time. And Nestri for Toure as well so he doesn't complain. I'm a big fan of playing the youngsters. Yule's been playing really well for the youth team. Not changing the system because we defensively are usually pretty good. Jacobson doesn't win. Don't know why he's all the way up there to be fair for a throw-in, but fair enough. Brimmer now. I just muttered the words that defensively been pretty good in this system and Rojas now with a chance. Does well. Good tackle. Javi Lopez. Penalty given. Wow. Are you serious? This better be overturned. Great challenge from Lopez, I thought. Won the ball. No penalty given. Back on VAR review. Don't know who the referee is, but he's had a stinker there. Adam Fielding gave it. VAR's overturned him. We win 1-0 against Melbourne Victory. Realistically, our big problem is we don't score enough goals. Defensively solid. Play really well, just don't put enough in the back of the net. But at least we did it. Bernardo off the bench did his job. Craig Goodwin man of the match, defensively solid. Just dominant, just not enough goals. Very good job, very well done, boys. That is massive. Qualify for the A-League final series now officially as well. We're on 49 points. Wellington win. They go to 42, 45, 48. Well, 42, yeah, 45, 48, 51. And then they win the last one. They can actually get to 54. Okay, I apologise because I said 52 earlier. It's 26 games, not 25 in the A-League. So we're not there yet. 54 would win us the league. I think 50 points will be enough, so I reckon we're a point away. Next time we see each other will be for Sydney FC and Western United, and if we need to, Brisbane Roar, YouTube. But I think when we come back for the Sydney FC game away from home, that will be the game where we look to sew up the title. As it stands, we have 1 foot through the door and 1 foot into the Asian Champions League group stage. Can we become minor premiers? Find out next episode. From DAMMO and everybody else here, like, subscribe. If you're enjoying the Journeyman, let me know in the comment section down below. But we have beaten Melbourne Victory. We've drawn the Central Coast. We have been pretty good this year. And for a team that is not meant to be in this position, we're steamrolling towards the minor premiership. And, well, I was going to say European football. Asian Champions League football.